Hello people of Earth, it's your pal the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. Today we are starting the build to the TLC PPV in my GM mode of WWE 2K22. But first I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us, and we hope the day finds you well. Hey, what's going on, Zach? Nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good afternoon, or whatever time it happens to be. I think it's still afternoon where y'all are. One sec. Let's get to the GWA offices. Let's take a look at these rivalries. Okay, before we do anything else, let's just review that we have come out of the pay-per-view with a level 2 rivalry featuring our tag team champions, our new tag team champions. The Scream Queens feuding with the Super Flyers, Tamina and Nikki. Scream Queens, of course, being Alexa Bliss and Shotzi. Don't call me Blackheart, I guess. And we have a level 1 rivalry started at the pay-per-view between Naomi and Raquel Gonzalez, because this was the big #1 contender, like champion, challenger. This is what we're building toward. Like, I'm peaking it early and not at WrestleMania, which is fine. We can try to build somebody else, or Raquel can win it, and we'll see what we can do from there. But the more people we have with high popularity, the better. So, our goal in the first 2 weeks of TV that we're going to be putting on tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Pardon me, I used to do this at during the evening, so sometimes I still misspeak. Our challenges today are to book and run the first 2 weeks toward TLC, and then book the third week that we're going to run first right out of the gate next week, because we're doing 2 weeks of TV and the pay-per-view next week. Anyhow. Oh, there you go. Doing your own GM via paper and pencil. Planning some stuff out. Alright, so we got that tag feud rolling. Let's see how healthy they are. We did give them 2 weeks off, I've noticed. They got 2 weeks off of television. And here they are. Failing the commissioner goal. Their stamina is awesome. Their popularity is dirt poor, because I kept them off TV for a while. But there we go. Decent stamina. Tables for the titles. Should be good. Nobody gets interfered with. I unfortunately, the run-in on one of your champions is one of the cards I could be, the commissioner goal, and that Vito Star card is fantastic, but I can't. I gotta leave. I think I need to leave Naomi off the show, if not just leave her in a call-out promo. Let me check there. Stamina. Like, who's way down here? Yeah. Oh, I already, they are off the show entirely. I already played spa cards on them, it looks like. So, okay, so that's just, they are off the show. They have a level 1 rivalry. We're going to put a pin in that for this week. Going to try to build some stuff underneath this active rivalry here. So the only other thing we have cooking is that championship feud. So let me tab over. Get my text file up and running here. So, okay, the only other notes I have is that I made some promises. Let's check out what I said I would do for people. Okay, I told Dakota Kai that she would partner with Raquel Gonzalez in a tag match within the next 3 weeks. Can't happen this week because Raquel is taking a spa week. And I promised Liv Morgan a title shot within 3 weeks. So by week, or on week 38 at the latest, I need to do both, done both of these things. So I'm going to wait as long as I can possibly do. I'm going to wait until week 38 for this. Perhaps. We'll see if maybe I can slip it in week 37. I'm honestly waiting for, and I'm just crossing my fingers, I can get a fixed match card in the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to delay as long as possible until I get that opportunity. If one shows up next week, I'm great. If one doesn't show up after both weeks and we're at week 38 and I still got to run this match, we'll see what happens. I might end up having to play it as Naomi to ensure that I win. Okay. And the other thing that I promised was a tag title, or excuse me, not a tag title match, just a tag team match between Dakota and Raquel, which is great. I can do that next week. Or whatever. Okay, so in the meantime, I can put Dakota Kai in a feud with a singles feud with somebody, so that when Raquel is ready to tag with her, it can be Dakota and Raquel versus Naomi and whomever Dakota's feuding with. Let me try that. Okay, so that gets me to just booking the show. What type of person is Dakota? You are a fighter, so I need a face bruiser. Who's my most popular face bruiser? Heal. Heal. China. Let's do it. Okay, Dakota Kai, China. Popularity 72 for China, 57 for Dakota Kai. We're just going to do a... Oh, she's got a low stamina, so we're just going to do a regular match, hoping to start a feud. Just something simple. What's going on, Uwu? Thanks very much for the lurk, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay. Now we got to beat this, or we'll have to or we can swap that after. Now we did that on purpose. We're doing stylistic matchups as much as we can, hoping that starts feuds. Now, somebody else that didn't get a lot of screen time. There, Bailey. Oh, they're a babyface. That's right. So they are a babyface specialist, meaning we can pair them with literally anyone. Who would we like to start them in a feud with? Let me check the stamina before anything else. They're doing fine. They're doing fine. Specialist. I mean, Flair would be slumming a little bit, but let's try to start this. So we'll put a little tables act. There we go, little table action. Ooh, see, they're both specialists, which means that that's not going to give them any boost of anything, but they're okay. So it'll be an okay matchup. But they're both good at table matches. I don't think it's going to be better. Well, hang on. You think it's going to be better than this? No feud on the line, but higher popularity. This might go here. Because I feel like the level 2 rivalry and the tables match and the title match will put it over whatever happens here. Like, they could be close, like 2.5 and 3, but I feel like it's going to... All the things going on here are going to push it over the edge, so to speak. Okay, we're trying to start this as a feud, so no run in here. So we're gonna be down a couple bonuses, I should say. Okay, so we have gimmick match, normal match. If I turn this into a gimmick match with a run in, then we got something. So let's try a tag team match based on who has the best stamina going. Liv Morgan. Oh yeah, Xia Li became a babyface. Okay. Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Cruiser and a bruiser. Let's do that. And stamina wise. Okay, well if I'm doing Natalia, then I gotta do Indy. So Natalia and Indy. They can have an Extreme Rules match for no reason. And we're gonna have somebody interfere. I'm gonna have... Okay, Rhea is a popularity, what, 60, oh, so we got some 52, 53, 61, 66. So see, these are our lower and mid-card talent anyway, so they should be in the middle of the show. Oogada boogada. Let's see. I'm gonna have somebody running in on Rhea. So they're a bruiser. I need a female fighter. All right, I need a... Did they just feud, or is that cooled down yet? Let me double check. Let me scroll back just a little bit into my notes here. Rhea Ripley and Mayhem just feuded, so never mind. Okay, I need another female. She's the only heel fighter that I have? Yes, I only have one heel fighter. I have 5 female, or 5 specialists though. That's pretty cool. Which means I can have like a decent match with anyone. But it also means they don't get like a specific bonusy sort of thing to it. Okay, who else can run in on you? Bruiser, I don't know if that would work. But I can definitely go Becky Lynch running in. How's your stamina, Becky Lynch? 1 second. You can still run in. Okay, so now we're trying to start some Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch action. This being an Extreme Rules with a run-in actually helps us. Oof. Why is there a normal? Hang on. Okay, so trying to start a feud here. Popularity is way higher for Charlotte than everybody in this match against the low ball and Bailey, but it's a tables match. They're both good at it. Hoping to start a feud. This is a match to have a match. Actually, we're turning it into an opportunity to try to start a feud between Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. But it's Hartwell Foundation versus the makeshift team of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. I don't know why I can't just put Toni Storm here. Hang on. One second. Oh, because their stamina's so filthy low. That's why. How do you get back here? Where'd you go? Liv, get back here. Okay. Everything's still fine. Okay, so that should get us 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 5. I still want to leave that a regular one because China's stamina is pretty low. And then we'll try to shift some of these to the promos. Okay, so Mach is with us for 5 more weeks. He's doing some charity work, getting us some more fans in the building. And we got 2 more promos to run. What can we do? Let's do a call out to try to start another singles feud. Shayna Baszler is going to call out Xia Li. That's going to be amazing. I hope that works. And do I just do a self promo? Who doesn't have very good popularity? Of the people that are remaining, Mia Yim could just come out and yammer about herself. Well, not yammer, but she can come out and talk about herself. And then we can try to get her involved with somebody next week. Asuka and Bianca just finished a feud, didn't they? Yeah. Okay, who just feuded? Asuka, Bianca, Rhea Ripley, Mia Yim. Okay, Liv Morgan, Raquel. Yeah, that was funny that Raquel lost, but still, she slides right into the title shot. And then China, Becky Lynch just finished. Flair, Toni Storm just finished. They're all beat up. Okay. Yeah, I might just do self promo for Mia Yim because she's the lowest on the card, or she's the lowest of remaining with, the lowest popularity of the remaining talent, and so we can get a little something out of that. Always the big boy. That goes up to that. That goes up to that. That goes up to that. So, veteran crew didn't quite pull the trigger on the McMahons again, but that's okay. So, second highest quality crew bonus, and then the effects bonus, the ad bonus, and the biggest stadium that we can grab to get that money, all that fat loot. Sign free agents, huh? 1 second. I have 5 heel specialists, only 1 heel fighter. What if I hired Lacey Evans and moved... Okay, let's see how this works. If I hire Lacey Evans, maybe I can move somebody over? I'd have to let somebody go. Let's see. Okay, my idea is if I hire Lacey Evans as a heel fighter, that gives me 2 fighters on the roster, 2 heel fighters on the roster. She's a popularity 50, but that doesn't really matter. We're hiring her to be in the mid to low card anyway. I can then run a promo with one of my specialists. Might even be Mia Yim. I might turn the self promo for Mia Yim into a face promo for Mia Yim, giving myself a 3rd face specialist, dropping me down to 4 on the heel side, so more evened out, and then giving me at least 2 fighters on the heel because I got 4 on the face, 2 bruises on each side for them to work with. So let's see. Hey Rasco, what's going on? Yeah, that's what I was going for. At some point it's going to come up. Oh, a scrub? He's a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. No. No. Good. I hope it stays there all day. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. If I hire Lacey Evans and then flip Mia Yim babyface, and then if I release Kaylee Ray, that's another fighter gone. Well, that puts me... Okay, that puts me down to 3 in the babyface, 3 specialist, and then 4 specialist, 2 fighter. I do need to try to even things out here. So let's check Kaylee Ray, their stats and so on and so forth. How are you doing, Kaylee Ray? There they are. 73 popularity. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. But if I'm flipping me a Yim... Oh, they're only 61. Kaylee Ray was one of my draft picks too, so they don't cost me anything at all. I've already paid for them. This is tough. So I'd be losing a fighter, or do I have another lower fighter that I can... Not sacrifice, I don't want to say that, but... Wish well in their future endeavors. Yeah, I don't know why you're not... Roll, I thought... Oh, class, there we go. I thought roll I guess, is heal face. Class is fighter type. Okay, see, we got all these bruisers. Where are the fighters? Nikki, yeah, they're in the middle of something. Xylee just went face to create another fighter on this side. Well, I guess it's just a slide one over on this side. Why do I have less than I thought? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. I have 4 babyface and 2 heal at the moment. So my plan or my idea is release Kaylee Ray, flip medium babyface. Well, yeah, flip medium babyface. Yeah, flip medium babyface, release Kaylee Ray. That doesn't help me. That just moves the fighter over. I thought I was doing a specialist. Hang on. Oh, I thought medium specialist. She's not. She's a fighter. Oh dear. Okay. Not that that's a problem. It just means I have a different roster composition than I thought. These are all the fun office stuff that we do in the first half of a pay-per-view build. I got 2 weeks of TV to book and run, and a third to book. But until such time as that happens, I gotta do a lot of roster maintenance and make sure I'm on track here. So 22214. Okay, that makes my 11. And then on the face side, 22214. Where I have 4 babyface fighters and I have 4 heal specialists. I think we're actually okay. Yeah, now that I look at it, we're fine. Alright, everyone stays put. Kaylee right now on the show? No, not involved at all, eh? That's alright, we'll get her involved next week. I'll make a note right now. So who's not on the show? That's a good thing to keep track of. Who's not on the show this week? Oh, I wish it would gray out the people that were occupied. Oh, you can call that anybody. Okay, so Raquel and Naomi are gone. Yeah, we're gonna get them. Kaylee Ray, Tony. Well, they need the week off. Asuka, Bianca. Okay. Making notes. Try to get Bianca on the show. It was off. Tony was off. Bianca is off. Asuka is off. Kaylee Ray is off. Which I absolutely understand that the initials are KLR for killer. Like, I get it. I respect it. And Naomi. Alright, so those 6 get the week off, essentially. Well, Xylee isn't technically on the show, but she's still involved in something, so to speak. Okay, call-up promo, charity promo, self-promo. And then big main event, tables match for the tag belts in the middle of this feud. We got a one-on-one match between China and Dakota Kai. Just a good style matchup, hoping to start a rivalry. Backing up one more, we got an Extreme Rules tag match. With a run-in by Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch being far more popular than anyone else involved. Becky Lynch trying to start a feud with Rhea Ripley. And in our opener, Charlotte Flair versus Bayley in a tables match. Again, trying to start a feud between a couple of specialists. Extremely popular Charlotte Flair, not so popular Bayley. Not going to get a run in on one of our champs, unfortunately, because I didn't want any sort of shenanigans to interrupt what is already a level 2 tag feud. So, hoping to start something. Hoping to start a singles feud. Hoping to start a singles feud. Hoping to start a singles feud between Ripley and Becky by interfering in a tag match. Charity promo for Mach. Hoping to start a feud here. Mia Yim just getting herself a little more over. And then pushing this feud forward. Leaving our title contender and our champion off this week. They just had big pay-per-views and stuff, so we gave them the week off and sent them to a spa, as it happens. Hoping to never have to use these injury rehab cards, if I'm honest. Okay. I don't know when I might need to use this, but if there's ever like a major decrease to morale of a champion or something like that, maybe I'll use this. I'll just save this till right before WrestleMania or something. Who knows? Big rah-rah speech gets us over the hump. Yep. I'm comfortable with the show cost. I'm comfortable with everything else. Let's check if any... Yeah, we've played a couple of health spas. We are not getting the commissioner bonus, and we did not fulfill either request or promise, I should say. Promise that we've made to our roster yet. We'll start looking at those next week. And by next week, I mean next week's show. In-game, not next stream. We'll be doing that imminently once we're done these 3 matches. I say 3 because we have to sim this one. Okay. Confirmed. I'm ready to roll. As always, I like to commentate out of the way, so pardon me while I disappear here. Starting off our first matchup, we have Charlotte Flair taking on Bayley in a tables matchup. This one is hoping to start a feud between these 2 specialists. I think we tried to start something between them before, or in fact did. Alright, skipping through these entrances. Here she comes out in her Thanos gear. Ready for a fight. See the Titantron behind Charlotte there of Bayley. Both of these competitors ready to go, and there is the opening bell in this tables contest to start us off this week. Bookending tonight's action with some tables matches. A tag team title table match in the main event. Oh. Object of this contest, obviously, to put your opponent through one of the tables at ringside. No other action will end the match, short of, not quite referee stoppage, let's call it a medical stoppage, I should say. Other than that, oh, anything goes, as long as eventually you put an opponent through a table. As Bayley goes up and over, right back into the ring and right back into the grill of Charlotte Flair. No love lost between these 2 individuals. I think either feuded earlier. I mean, obviously, most of this looks familiar because I only have so many players. I don't know if I tried to get them to feud or just had them feud earlier. Look at all these things that say rivalry complete to see if any of them apply. Doesn't seem that way. It seems like I certainly tried. Oh, just like Bayley tried and missed. With that splash off the top, hang on. What a release German there from Charlotte Flair. Now pulling, oh, I thought she was going to pull Bayley back to her feet. Instead opting. Try to wear down her opponent. Nice counter there by Bayley. Oh, drops the big elbow. Neither competitor bringing a table into the ring yet. Tables at ringside do count. It is a tables count anywhere sort of vibe. As long as you put your opponent through it. Oof. They can't dive through it under their own power. That does not count as a victory. Though oh gosh. What a big boot there from Flair. I don't know what happens if you, for example, like, you know, hip toss them or back drop them over the ropes through a table. I guess that's also you doing it. Yeah, or just throwing them over the ropes through a table should also make sense. Bailey's got a bit of a mountain to climb to get back into this one. Right back to the divorce court, that single arm DDT. Shades of the Chosen One. Back around goes Flair to Bailey once again. Nope, Bailey with a nice counter. Into a reverse DDT variation there. Christian style. She once again returns Flair to the ring. Flair was in pursuit of that table, but Bailey paying it no mind. Content to just wail away on Charlotte Flair. Might be some professional jealousy and or animosity between these two. Oh gosh! Backslide driver there from Charlotte Flair. Setting up for the figure eight. This will not win Charlotte the match, but again, seems to me that both of these women are hell-bent on damaging the other, just inflicting injury, rather than putting their opponent through the table. You can see Bailey's coming off the worse for wear because of it. Oh, somehow able to power out of the figure eight. Bailey is free. Can't be feeling too good after that, though. Trying to walk it off. Right back down goes Flair. Oh, and snaps the leg. Trying to hyperextend that knee in the wrong direction. Trying to torque that hip. Trying to mess up Bailey's whole day. Oh, gosh. Stiff shot by Flair right back to the knee. Might not be the same knee she was working earlier, but it does not matter. Either one will work. Both of the legs of Bailey suffering due to that figure eight. Works the legs and the lower back. Oh, dear. And out go the... Oh, no, I was going to say out go the legs of Bailey, but she absorbed that stiff kick. Oh, and that would have ended the match had Charlotte not pulled that table into the ring already. I believe up and over and through a table, Bailey would have gone. Charlotte in a hurry to get Bailey scraped off of the floor here and back into the ring. Oh, some stiff chops. Oh, and a knee to the side of the head. Bailey somehow, some way finding a way back into this. Natural selection on Flair. Bailey stealing her finish. And back into the ring goes Charlotte Flair. Bailey on the offensive all of a sudden. Bailey has absorbed more punishment in this match, but it only takes a few seconds and the right maneuver to put your opponent through a table. And Bailey has done just that. The single arm DDT, and Charlotte's leg breaks the table. Most of these highlights should be all... Look at that. Just her foot was enough.
Here is your winner, Bailey.
I don't know if Her Majesty is going to be too happy about that. Very interesting. 3.5 didn't start a rivalry. All right. Bailey with the big win over Charlotte Flair. Okay, 3.5 stars. I'm still determined to make this a rivalry, so I've already written in call out Charlotte Flair to Bailey into next week's show, like week 37's card. Okay, so that is Bailey Charlotte Flair in a tables match. Your winner, Bailey. Big win. 3.5 stars. Oh, yes. Okay, we got a call-out promo. Shayna Baszler to Xia Li, who's a new baby face, so now seems to have worked. Rivalry 1. Shayna Baszler, Xia Li. 1 second whilst I update the rivalry section. Shayna Baszler versus Xia Li. Lovely. Okay, no work on the championship rivalry this week. We at least have it started, though. I also apologize because I'm having to, on the fly, write the card in because I forgot to do that before we started the show. So, Extreme Rules, Natalya and Indy versus Rhea and Liv. Run in. Becky on Rhea. Charity promo. Macho Man. Plus 5k. That's going to give us 5,000 more fans. Plus 5k. Third match, just a straight up match between China and Dakota Kai. Hoping that that's enough. The style matchup and that they hit each other hard enough that they're like, wait a minute. We should do this again. Self-promo from Mia Yim. So people don't forget about her. Former champion trying to get back into the main event scene. And then our tag team main event that is in fact a tag team tables match. Because why wouldn't it be? We love tables matches here. Alright, got everything written down. Boom! Excellent promo from Shayna Baszler. Sparking a rivalry with Xia Li. They also both get a little bit of stamina back. Then we simulate this next matchup because there was a run-in by Becky Lynch to Rhea Ripley.
1, 2, 3.
An Extreme Rules tag that Ripley and Morgan still win. It was good. Level 3, so it's not as good as the opener, which is exactly what we wanted. And it started the Lynch-Ripley rivalry, which is what we wanted. So that worked fantastically. So Rhea and Liv defeating the Hartwell Foundation. You got 3 stars, which is fantastic. That's what you can, that's about, I would hope that for TV, 3.5. Maybe cresting a 4 every once in a while. Maybe like the main event hits 4. Fingers crossed. And started a Rivalry 1. Rivalry 1! Becky and Rhea. So I'm going to review the rivalries before we book the next week's show. Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. Fantastic rivalry. Can't wait. I'm trying to set up as many singles rivalries as possible, and we already have a tag team rivalry for the belts. So that's why it's featured in our main event. Good work there. Shared a promo for Macho Man. Excellent. 5,000 fans, just like we thought. And now we spectate China versus Dakota Kai. Okay. China versus Dakota Kai. Yep, nothing else on the line other than attempting to start a rivalry. I can't believe Bayley Charlotte Flair didn't pop. We'll try it. Try it again next week via promo as we spectate this one. China Dakota Kai, a good stylistic matchup here. Bruiser and a fighter. Get myself out of the way. Get on down to the ring. Gonna go ahead and skip entrances here. First out coming the 9th Wonder of the World. Followed by Dakota Kai. Referee ready to signal for the bell, and this one is underway. Power of China on display. She easily whips Dakota Kai in the corner. But a nice counter. Ooh, a couple in a row there. One from each lady. And once again, China now. Oh, using that power to send her to the apron. Oh, and the chin crusher sends Dakota Kai to the floor. China backing up to allow Dakota Kai to return to the ring. Oh, now it's China's turn to take a sick back bump onto that arena floor. Very thin, gymnasium-style mat. On top of a concrete arena floor. A reminder, there are no countouts or disqualifications in a regular GWA match. We must have a winner via pinfall or submission. Actually, there might be disqualifications inside the ring, or there also might be disqualifications outside the ring. I don't really know. There might just not be countouts, for all I know. I don't have control over it, because I set them up to be like 20-second countout, disqualifications on, etc., in my standard rule set, but it does not apply in my MyGM matches. I feel like they have just a standard MyGM rule set that they're using. Oh, China still on the offensive here. The 9th Wonder of the World. Working on the shoulder blades in the back of Dakota Kai. What athleticism as she leads to the top. Big splash by China off the top. Surprised the referee didn't check to see if Dakota was coughing up blood after that one. Big scoop and slam from China. This has been all China. And pretty much the opening bell. Handspring into the back elbow. Dakota Kai dazed here, looking to put her away. 1, 2, and no. Kai out at 2. Captain of Team Kick, Dakota Kai. In a lot of trouble here against China. Nice neck breaker by the 9th wonder of the world. Could be setting up for that power bomb or perhaps that pedigree. Like we said, he's been all China in this one. Dear Lord. Just tossing Dakota Kai by the hair into the corner. Finally, another counter from Dakota Kai. See how much fight she has left. Series of kicks now into the chest of China. Oh! Back heel into the jaw. Into the cover. 2. Oh ho ho ho! Dakota Kai thought she'd dim the lights. But China had just enough to kick out. Oh, and get kicked. By Dakota Kai, who ascends to the top. Oh, missing with the double stomp. China back to her feet. Looking for the pedigree. Plants her center of the ring. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Dakota Kai kicked out of the pedigree. China can't believe it. Lost a bit of composure here, just kind of choking Dakota Kai now. An angry China back, pulling Dakota Kai back to her feet. Back into the turnbuckle. Another big handspring elbow. Pulling Dakota immediately back to her feet. Right back into the turnbuckle. Able to evade this time. Now it's Dakota's turn. Double stomp to the chest of China. Oh, Dakota was looking for something there. China able to counter. Dakota is stunned. China has 2 finishers charged, thanks to the helpful implanted health trackers that each of our athletes volunteers for. Voluntary surgical procedure. Smaller than a grain of rice, implanted in the base of the neck. In the fleshy part. They did barely even feel it. Kai still fighting here. Oh, front flipping neck snap. Shades of Kurt Hennig with that one. Oh, Dakota Kai. Back into this kick combination. Got her again. Calling China right back to her feet. Dakota looking to finish her off. Up she goes. Oh! China may be knocked out. Dakota hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Dakota Kai beats China. What an effort. This thing was all China early. But what resilience from Dakota Kai. What a big win here. You see some of the offense of China. Dakota Kai again with that flurry of kicks. Oh, not that second one did it, but that certainly finished her off. Wowzers. That might be better than the main event. Who knows? That was great. 2 stars. Bullpucky. 2 stars. And no rivalry started, which is wild. So I'm going to go ahead and pencil that in for another promo. Are you serious? Promo number 3. Now China's got to call out Dakota Kai. Setting up week 38. Maybe. I've penciled that in for now, but that might change because, again, I have to factor in a tag team match I must book with Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez teaming together. And I must factor in that Liv Morgan gets a title shot at some point, which is a babyface matchup, which is going to be confusing. So I'm going to put that semi-main because it's not going to be as good as whatever the main event's going to be of that week. Anyway. Okay, there. Dakota Kai defeating China. Unfortunately didn't start anything. Mediocre, say the fans. I thought that was a fantastic effort from Dakota Kai. What a comeback. Kicked out of the pedigree and then survived long enough to knock China out. Wild. Self-promo from Mia Yim. Get to +2. Good promo. Okay. And here's our main event. A tag team table title match between Tamina and Nikki Ash, the Super Flyers, trying to regain their titles from Shotzi and Alexa Bliss, the current champions, the Scream Queens, as we spectate this Fighter and Giant versus the double cruiser combo of Shotzi and Alexa. Tag team title match, table style. Let's get to the ring. Get myself out of the way. Here in Kansas City, Kansas. Gonna go ahead and skip the entrances here. Challengers out first. Here come your champions. Gaboo! Save everyone.
The NXT Women.
Scream Queens. Yes, yes. Skipping the graphics. Getting straight to the action. Champions looking ready. This thing's underway. Champions both dressed in black. Nikki Ash for the challengers in blue and yellow. Tamina for the challengers. Green and pink accents. Mostly black and white for the champs. Some pale pink on Alexa. Things starting off hot and heavy. All four athletes in the ring wailing away on one another. Paired off, Alexa and Nikki and Shotzi and Tamina at the moment. Only way to win this one. One member of your team must put a member of the opposing team through a table. It doesn't have to be both of them. It is not elimination. First person to do it either retains or regains the tag team titles. In the midst of this developing blood feud, between the Scream Queens and the Super Flyers, and you see the champs, the Scream Queens, on top of the challengers at the moment. Shotzi just stomping away on the arm of Tamina. Meanwhile, Alexa had been adding insult to injury to Nikki before Nikki was able to hit that Northern Lights. Each team grabbing a table to bring it to the ring as Tamina finally stirs. Oh, and down she goes. Might have also been tripped up by the table sliding underneath her into the ring, courtesy of her partner, Nikki. As Nikki stands aghast, perhaps too distracted by Alexa Bliss, as Shotzi has Tamina dazed in the ring next to a table. Oh, that was dangerous, but the table did get knocked over before anything could happen. Double leg drop, Jeff Hardy style from Shotzi. Oh, now fighting over the table are Nikki and Alexa. That's fun. And just like that, we have a table per participant in this matchup. One table has slid out of the ring, however. 3 tables in the ring, 3 wrestlers in the ring, as Shotzi is ready to rock and roll. Trying to get Tamina back into the ring, near that table and through it. Nikki and Alexa also going tete-a-tete near the table already set up in the ring. Remember, it could be any movement at any time. You never know what could put somebody through a table once it's set up there. Trying to follow the action as best we can. Oh. Nikki may have been thinking follow-away slam through the table, but Alexa able to fend it off. They're still fighting near the table. Oh, Nikki with the go behind. Rake up the back to Alexa, then a stiff forearm drops her. A lot of action by the table. I'm urging our cameraman to stay in the ring. Thank you very much. Nice close-up on that neck breaker. A well-placed chop could put Alexa through the table. Oh, hang on. Nikki calling for Alexa to stand. Big splash incoming. Alexa catches her. Oh, had she slammed her the other way, this match would be over. Now getting Nikki positioned against the table. Here goes Alexa. Head scissors through the table, and the champs retain. That was very quick for the main event.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Women's
There shall be no replay.
Champions, Alexa Bliss and Shotzi, the Queen.
The Scream Queens, still your champs. Much to the dismay of the fans. Yes! Somehow 4 stars! Rivalry grows to 3. Everything we wanted to happen happened. Excellent. So champs retain. We have a banger of a main event. Hang on 1 second. And the rivalry popped up to 3. So here's what we can do now. We can give them the next week off. Because this was a corker. We can give them that week off. Okay, so that wraps up this show. This week's show. Off we go to book next week's show. Ding, ding, ding. 4 stars. Kept the feud going. Rivalry 3. I need to pop that up. Let's get that sorted. 1 second. Okay. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. All right, let's do this quick. Let's get through this nonsense. Oh, I'm skipping all theirs. I'm just gonna simulate their show real quick. Good booking for us. Amazing booking for them. Yeah, they had a higher star rating overall. Good for them. They might have won the week. Oops, sorry about that. Just want to continue. Don't need the match report. AB. Ooh, our first loss. It finally happened. We lost 12. Well, we lost 13,000 fans. We put on a decent show, but it was not enough. Okay. Oh, we're at a 0.96, huh? Okay. Okay. 2.5 mil to work with. Still in first place. How did they do? Oh, they gained 1,000. Interesting. Interesting. By having a much better show, they gained 1,000. So, ooh, look at them. They finally, well, they were crossed before. So they crossed, we're both in the 3 mils. I got them by a hundo, though. More than. Like 120-ish. Okay. The next week it's going to be Green Bay, Wisconsin. You got it. Oh, Tamina's got something she needs to say. 1 second. 37 is Green Bay. I don't know why this matters. I'm just making note of where the shows are taking place. Okay. Does that work for everybody? That works for everybody. Alexa has been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there someone else on the roster you can match me up against for a change? Okay. Tamina wants to face anybody else. I can just put Tamina in a singles match. That's fine. Sure. I just need... This is just what I need to get my head back in the game. So Tamina versus anybody that's not Alexa next time. No problem. I can break that up. That loser Becky attacked me during that last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with her within the next 3 weeks. No problem. You just, guys, you just started a feud. This is perfect. Okay. That's me twice as the GM now. Okay. You mess with Ripley, you pay the price. Okay, what do you want me to do here? Do not put Macho Man Randy Savage in a match this week. Done. He's going to cut a promo. How's that sound? Tell you what, I'm going to put him in a promo right here. Does that work for you? Got it. So we get an injury rehab 3. Yeah, we got our fixed match card. We're going to get this TLC. Ooh, I love it. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at where our rivalries are sitting. There we go. So, coming out of that last show that we just ran, we bumped up the Alexa Bliss, Shotzi, and Tamina Nikki rivalry to 3, which means it's ready to blow off at the pay-per-view. Like we can put a little pin in that for now, and we will. We're going to try to give Tamina a singles match this week. This one is on the back burner. Well, it's not on the back burner necessarily. It's going to be kicking off into high gear because we're able to run the Naomi Liv Morgan title match that Liv wants, and we're also able to have Raquel run in on Naomi, safe in knowing that Naomi is going to escape with the championship because we're going to fix the match for Naomi. And then we just started the Shayna Baszler Xia Li, and we just started Becky Lynch Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley wants Becky in the ring as part of this soon, so we can do that sooner rather than later. And now we got 4 rivalries on the go, 3 singles and 1 tag. And we're going to try to start a couple more with some more promos of stuff they didn't catch last week. And then we're going to try to boost the ones that we were already working on. Try to cycle up like 7 if I can at the end of a pay-per-view, so that I at least have a couple for the next time. You know what I mean? Like the next 5-week cycle. Okay, so this will be for the championship. Liv Morgan getting her title shot as requested. However, there's interference because wouldn't you know it, Raquel Gonzalez coming in to run in on Naomi. Furious that Liv Morgan is getting a match for the title. However, we then go to our power cards and fix the match for Naomi, making sure they absolutely win their match. Check. All right, 1 second. I'm going to start writing all this down as I go. So that satisfies Liv Morgan's request for a tag match. That means Raquel and Dakota need to team next week versus Naomi and someone. Let's see what else I need to worry about here. Okay, so didn't do that one, so that has to happen by week 38. Okay, the first thing happens though, because week 37 I just booked that 3rd match for the GWA Championship / the NXT Championship, whatever you want to call it. Liv Morgan versus Naomi. Run in. Raquel on Naomi. Fixed for Naomi. So Naomi will absolutely win this match. Liv gets her title shot. She doesn't come up on the winning end of it, but what are you going to do about it? Okay, so let's get some people in the ring here. Chyna and Dakota Kai, I was going to move to the promo to try to get it over. Like, Chyna would be mad that Dakota Kai beat her, so she's going to call out Dakota Kai. Way down here. I got a pretty decent boost in popularity for beating her. There we go. And then over here, the other feud we wanted to start that didn't catch was Charlotte Flair and Bayley. So we're going to try to talk that one into the ring. Way down here, Bayley. Yeah, a couple of upsets, one you could say, like Dakota Kai defeating Chyna and Bayley defeating Charlotte Flair, like the less popular superstar beating the more popular superstar. They can't be happy about it. So let's see if we can spark some feuds based on that. For no reason, I seem to have reversed the position of these promos versus where I wanted to already put them in my text file. So let me just flip them. Flipped. So we still need 3 more matches that can help us do more. So we're not doing a tag match. Well, we're not doing a tag match with the titles this week for sure. This is a match with a run-in, so that's already a something. Probably an opening tables match. You know how we do. Let's see. Who's feuding and fussing? Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch are already fighting. Stamina's pretty low, though. Normal match. So they want... This is going to satisfy her request immediately. Popularity 80, 64. Might be enough. Oof, her popularity went down to 85. At times, it had been 100. And the fans are fickle. Like, you're off TV for a week, and it's like 6% of your popularity disappears out of 100. That's crazy. Okay, normal match so far. Normal match here. Not going to book a run-in because that's the feud we're wanting here. Try to put a tag match in just to get him weekly. Like Indy and Natalya against a couple of baby faces. Oh, we already started Xia Li Baszler. Do something with that. Hang on. Okay, so Xia Li Baszler, we're already doing a thing. That's already a rivalry. And who else do we have? Already working stuff. Nope, that's my tag feud. That's it, huh? Okay, so I can try to get... Who do I got? I can try to get Toni Storm back involved. Oh, let me try Kaylee Ray, Bianca Belair. Let's try that. Okay, 66-72. Now I'm going to do a popularity thing here. So they're already in a rivalry. Becky's more popular than the both of them. They're already in a rivalry too. Okay. This is going to be tough because this is a title match, so it's... And she's pretty popular. More popular than anyone else, in fact. I think this might work better. Okay, 80... 66-72, 79-74, 80-64. Overall, they're more popular, and they're already in a feud. They're also already in a feud, though. No feud here, plus it's confusing because it's babyface, which is what I was going for as well. Okay, hang on. I'd have to make this... yeah, I'd have to turn this into something. Becky's stamina is terrible, though. Another tables match. Tables matches galore. Yeah, they're going to bump into some poor stamina. I have to pull them out of the ring again after this week. Okay, let's see. Tables match, normal tables. Doesn't seem that exciting, right? Got a rivalry here. Tables match. I'm trying to be very wary of their stamina as well. Stamina's great. Naomi's going to win. Running from Raquel to boost that feud. One would hope. That might end up being better than this, though. Can I start with it? And then do this. Normal. That's already a rivalry. 79-74. It's tough because now it's coming down to like very much the wire. Wow. 91 Charlotte. It's coming down to very much the wire of like, okay, well, they're not in a feud, but Raquel and Naomi are, and it's a title match. And it's a tables match. Might be a bunch of tables matches. We don't have to watch all of them. But that does 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can start doing this. There. All the bonuses again. All the mid-level bonuses, that is. Tables. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Call out. No run-ins. Well, one run-in. On the title match, is it going to work better than this? Which is just tables, normal. Trying to start something here too, though. Okay, no feud, but it involves a level 1 feud with Raquel and Naomi, so I don't know if that factors into the overall like spectacle of it. Starting something here because Dakota upset China. Starting something here because Bayley upset Charlotte. Trying to start something here because they match up well. This has already started, and it's another tables match. Their stamina's not great, so I'm just trying to put them in like a, you know, an okay one. It's either this or put them both into a tag match. A regular tag match. Okay, hang on. Tag match. Let's get some partners. Medium. Shayna Baszler. Ooh. Former enemies turn friends. Okay. Well, the thing to do here is, like, take one of these two out. Fighter, bruiser. So if I instead team Charlotte with Toni Storm, for example, and then have a run-in Xia Li on Bianca Belair. Okay. That shouldn't be as good. That's a normal match, but it has a run-in. That is a normal match. This is a gimmick match with a run-in, and it's a title match. This is a gimmick match main event. So 1, 2, 3. We still get our bonuses. Yeah, we won't get the McMahon one. No, because we didn't do 5. McMahon, it's like if the whole thing's chaos. McMahons are like, yes, this is what we want. This is wrestling. I bump right up against that until the pay-per-view happens, and then I go hog wild. The thing now I'm worried about, not worried about, but the thing I'm working on now is, do we put these in the right spot so that we get the drama curve that we want? I'm fully prepared to lose fans again this week. I'm almost guaranteeing it. Okay, I have a double cost. I gotta remember to play that week 39. Play double cost. Put that before the week 39 section. Okay, so Raquel and Dakota got a team by 38. They either team with, she either teams with Naomi, or teams with Dakota to face Naomi and someone else, or face 2 random baby faces, and then Naomi runs in on Raquel. As keeps happening here. So week 37. Let's check our show so I can write this all down. A GWA title match. A GWA tables match opens us up. Liv Morgan. Hang on. I already have it written down, but in a different spot. So let me just move it. Okay. That happens, and there's a call out China to Dakota. Check. And then a Kaylee Ray versus Bianca Belair match. Perfectly fine, like nothing going on here. Yep, just a match to try to start a feud. Macho Man charity promo. Match 3, we're getting wild again. Tag team match between Mia Yim and Shayna Baszler versus Toni Storm and Asuka with a run-in. Xylee on Shayna to try to further their feud. And then Charlotte Flair calls out Bayley to try to further their issues. And then another tables match. Sorry, but it, sometimes it has to happen. 2 run-ins. And yeah, 2 run-ins overall. And a tables match between Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch, which gets them in the ring like they wanted. And hopefully it'll be enough to be better than the table match before it. And I'm hoping that the title match with the table step, with the popularity of the champion, with the run-in, so there is actually a feud involved, is enough to overcome the fact that it's a babyface matchup, and that this straight-up matchup does not perform better. Although if it happens, I won't be too upset. So I got my 3 out of 4 bonuses as I get on the way to the pay-per-views. Doing my best here to manage the roster. Any more? Yeah, see, I should have... If anyone comes up permanently, I should just pull the trigger on it or whatever. And just Mickie James. Okay. That's all good. Didn't put him in a match. Promised Tamina that her next fight wouldn't be against Alexa Bliss. Okay. Can you fight? Shotzi 1-on-1? I can do that. Well, it's already, their feud is already ready to blow off at the pay-per-view. So hang on, before I wreck this, let me put it back to where it was. Oops. Put it back to where it was. Okay, that's all fine. Nothing changed. Let me just write down for week 38. Because we can take, again, it's at their tag feud is already at level 3, so we can take a week off. So I can already do the second match, Tamina versus Shotzi, straight up, and then I can do a run-in on Tamina or something, or not. We'll see. But I just penciled it in for now. Raquel and Dakota have to team up versus 2 people. I don't know whom, but that's ready. Okay. I think we're good here. Yeah, so this, with everything going for it, the title match, the table match, the run-in involving the feud for the actual pay-per-view feud that we're building to, should hopefully overcome the fact that it's babyface, and propel it over this straight singles match. Like, I'm not expecting it to do well. Maybe a 3.5 and a 3. or a 3 and a 2.5, or a 2. Because that last banger of a singles match between Kai and China was only a 2. And then we got this just straight up tag team match, but it's with a run in by Xylee, so we'll have to just sort of see what happens. That's just to further the Shayna Baszler Xylee feud. And then we got feud, and feud stuff. Yeah, just trying to grind stuff forward. And normal tag matches take the least amount of stamina off of you as a fighter. And hopefully the run in is enough to get that feud percolating. That's it. So she gets her grudge match. She gets this next week. She gets this. I promised her next fight wouldn't be against Alexa Bliss. She gets that week 38. These two happen week 38. These ones are getting done right now. Love it. Check. Booking confirmed. Let me get myself out of the way. Pachow. Even though we have to simulate this first one, I know for a fact that Naomi's going to win as we fix the match in her favor. Let's see if we got the boost to the feud that we wanted at the very least.
1, 2, 3.
Ding, ding, ding for Naomi. 3.5. And the feud goes up. Couldn't ask for a better thing. Perfect. The crowd didn't seem to boo it because of the babyface matchup. Liv's probably going to be pissed. Rivalry 2 for our champion. Okay. Now I am comfortable having Naomi run in on Raquel in a tag match and having that perhaps be what gets it to 3. Okay, so that rivalry grew. Fantastic. How'd this do? Oh, we got a rivalry between China and Dakota. It went okay. That's fine. That's fine. Week 37. China to Dakota. Okay. Rivalry 1. That's okay. We can have less intense rivalries or feuds or whatever. Not everything has to be main event. China versus Dakota Kai. It just has to be a satisfying arc. Try to get that to level 3 as fast as possible. Okay, that worked there. Now we are to spectate. Here's our first match that we actually get to watch this week. Kaylee Ray versus Bianca Belair. Straight up contest to try to get them involved with each other in a feud. And hopefully it doesn't do better than 3.5. Let's get a solid 3-star match out of this, if you'd be so kind. Just a straight up contest between this killer and Bianca Belair, live from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Skipping intros. Get into the ring. As the crowd chants EST for Bianca Belair. And we are underway. Oh, what a slap by Belair to open up the contest. Able to spin Kaylee Ray into that power slam. Up goes Bianca, looking to end things early. Dropping the big elbow. Belair in control here in the early going. Kaylee Ray trying to get her own offensive momentum building. Oh, nice counter there by Kaylee Ray. I thought Bianca may be thinking meltdown. Kaylee Ray able to shift her weight there. Trying to follow up that advantage by staying on offense. Just bullying Bianca Belair over to the ropes. And choking away is Kaylee Ray. Just a straightforward contest between these two this week. Lung blower by Kaylee Ray, following it up by attacking the knee of Bianca Belair, leaving no stone unturned. Coming at her from all angles is Kaylee Ray in pursuit of a win against the EST. Oh, and a no count on that suplex into a pin by Kaylee Ray. Referee slightly out of position there. Didn't seem to be quite sure if they wanted to start the count or not. But he didn't even make it to 1 before Bianca Belair able to roll that shoulder. A lot of fight left in Belair despite her current predicament. As Kaylee Ray sets her up for the Guerrero special here. Try to choke the life out of Bianca Belair. Belair quickly able to counter here into an arm drag. Nicely done by the EST of NXT. That's GWA's NXT. And we couldn't be happier to have you down the gnarly wrestling aisle. Ah, that's what she was going for that first time, that flipping gutbuster. Now trying to position Kaylee Ray just so for the shooting star press pin attempt. Bianca's going up top. Could be thinking 450. Oh, Kaylee Ray gets the knees up. Bianca with another counter of her own into a spear. Belair looking to stay on top. Kaylee Ray looking to put her down. Oh! Nice inside the ring springboard forearm there by Kaylee Ray into the cover. Deep hook of the leg, 2. Belair out at 2. That's a lot closer than none. Kaylee Ray going Guerrero again. Oh, into the Gory Bomb. Gory Guerrero special into the Gory Bomb. Belair is stunned. Belair is pinned. Belair kicks out just in the nick of time. What a spirited contest we have after that title match that unfortunately we do not have video footage of. Oh, what a counter! Belair getting out of the other Gory special predicament, going right back up top, looking 450, trying to catch Kaylee Ray dazed. Oh, 450 to the back! Trying to drag her away from the ropes, the lifeless body of Kaylee Ray. And into the cover goes Belair. Referee into the count. 1, 2, no! Kaylee Ray able to roll the shoulder. Took Belair a little bit of time to get her rolled over. Kaylee Ray got the time she needed to recover. Once again into the shooting star. Standing variety from Bianca Belair. Who gets countered by Kaylee Ray. Right back into the Gory special. Submission variety. You can see once she unhooks the arms there and aims for the chin, she's going submission. Had she grabbed the legs and sat down, that's the Gory Bomb variety that would have face planted Belair, who once again fights free of the submission and counters into the arm whip. Kaylee Ray right back to it. Gory Bomb! Head might have hit the turnbuckle. Now it's KLR's turn to pull the EST away from the ropes. One more time, says the crowd. But Kaylee Ray content to go for a pin here. 2 and 3. Kaylee Ray with a big win over Bianca Belair. That to me was a very spirited matchup. I thought that was lots of fun. Let's see what the system thought of it. Kaylee Ray defeating Bianca Belair, and what will hopefully start a rivalry. There she's getting the knees up on the 450. Oh, took that one to the back though. And that shooting star.
Here is your
Still
winner,
able to hang on though. It's Kaylee Ray. How'd we do? 2.5 and a rivalry. Perfect. Perfect. 2.5 stars. Rivalry 1. Kaylee Ray Belair. Love it. Now I have 6 rivalries on the go. I don't know what that pose is. It just reminds me of like Ginyu Force. Ginyu Squad, whatever. Okay. Yep, Kaylee Ray. Decent match. Starts the feud. Beautiful. Macho Man. Give me that 5K. Give them sweet, sweet 5K fans. I'm just going to write it in. Plus 5K before I even press the button. Excellent promo. Plus 5K. Wonderful. Now we have to simulate this one as well because we have a run-in. But tag match.
1, 2,
Bit of a risk with this one too. Okay, Toni Storm Asuka win. Hang on. Oh, I saw what I think I wanted to see. Toni Storm Asuka defeating Mia Yim and Shayna Baszler thanks to a run-in 2.5, perfect, perfect. 2.5 stars for this mid-card is just fine. It's not going to keep the fans I want, but it's going to build the feuds I want. Rivalry 2 between Xylee and Shayna. Thanks to the run-in. Okay, Shayna and... Oop, Rivalry 2 there. Haha! Start of the feud between Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair versus Bayley are at a level 1. Thank you so much, Charlotte. A decent promo from Charlotte. Not her best work. Might get better. Okay, Rivalry 1. And now we have our big main event. Tables match. Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch. Let's get to it. Let's spectate this one. Big week. Can barely fit it all on screen. There we go. As we spectate, let me get myself out of the way. Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch. This started with a run-in on Rhea Ripley last week by Becky. Rhea Ripley demanded Becky Lynch in the ring within 3 weeks. We gave it to her immediately. As Becky Lynch is making her way to the ring. In this tables matchup, your main event of the evening. Got to beat 2.5 stars. Hoping for 3. Fingers crossed for 3. Oh, hang on. Becky Lynch looking to end things immediately. Shades of Toni Storm, who fought her opponent to the table immediately and pile drove her opponent through it. Quickest tables match on record here in the GWA. 7 seconds or so. It was wild. Rhea Ripley able to avoid that similar predicament. Get herself positioned back into the center of the ring, where she is just unloading on Becky Lynch with those right hands. Oh, Becky Lynch running right into a drop kick to the chest from Rhea Ripley. Able to land that clothesline. Lynch trying to get back into this thing. Still pretty early. Successful attempt at the butterfly or double arm suplex. Ooh. And a kick to the small of the back of Ripley. As Lynch starting to go to work now. Weakening the arms of Ripley. Not abandoning her normal strategy as she weakens the arms for a disarmor her attempt. That won't win you the match in this one, however. It'll sap your arm strength. And it might prevent you from putting your opponent through the table, which is in fact the name of the game in this one. Becky Lynch missing that leg drop. Ripley's chance perhaps to get back into it. Oh! Viciously throws her into the turnbuckle, does Ripley. And now Rhea Ripley going to work. Beautiful bridge on that Northern Lights. But again, no pinfalls in this one. It is a now GWA standard tables match in your main event. Trying to build that rivalry. Rhea Ripley with the riptide. Again, not going to win her the match, but it certainly stuns her opponent and allows her to grab a table if she's quick enough. Ripley grabbing that table from outside the ring. Sliding it inside as her opponent Becky Lynch finally stirs. Becky Lynch into the manhandle slam on the underside of the table. Oh, that jagged aluminum frame into the shoulder blades and back of Rhea Ripley there. Surprised she's not cut wide open. Now Becky Lynch has the chance to set the table up for her own nefarious means, but Ripley able to counter. The two jostling by the table now. Each has a finisher charged. We could be moments away from a winner here as Ripley set up against the table, and here comes Becky. Got her set up for the exploder. Through the table. Your winner, Becky Lynch. Hopefully Rhea didn't like that either.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
Just got the one "this is awesome" chant though. We'll see what happens. Got to be better than 2.5. Perfect. Did not advance the feud or start a feud or whatever, but that's fine. Becky Lynch wins. Rhea Ripley got what she wanted, which was Becky Lynch in the ring. 3 stars beats 2.5 stars, so we're fine. It was good. I was hoping for that that boost to the feud, however. Still at a level 1. That will do it. We're going to skip next to this SmackDown feud. That's fine. I'm sure they did great. Oof. Good booking. Oops. Good booking. Amazing booking. Again, the fans grow tired of this rivalry. No way. They've been feuding off and on since the show began. Akira Tozawa, John Cena. Anyway, let us continue. How many did we lose? 14,000. We lost 14,000 fans. Still ranked number 1. Got a rehab. How'd they do? They lost 1,500. Good, so I don't feel as bad. They got way more money than we do. But we got more fans. It's getting closer, but we got more fans. Nashville. 1 second. Let's do some maintenance here. Nashville, Tennessee. Appreciate the title shot. It's good to know I've got a boss that keeps their word. I wasn't able to take home the gold. Either way, just want to let you know that I appreciate the opportunity. No problem. I thought I'd left Nashville for good, where I think I better go out there and show them what they've been missing. So Belair wants to do something in Nashville. Okay. Belair wants to work. So. Let's get booking. Tamina wants to face anybody but Alexa Bliss. So she can face her tag team partner, Shotzi. Done. Raquel and Dakota need to team up against somebody. Let's do... Where's Dakota? Dakota and Raquel against Chyna and Liv Morgan if she's not dead. Yeah, she's fine. And then we have Naomi run in on Gonzalez. Oh, I might not put... Well, yeah, Chyna and they're in a feud together, so that's fine. So that's fine so far. Again, we're trying to do feud to 3. That's a request of Tamina's. And then we can't do tag title match again. This is our main event, champion match. What do we got over here? Have your most popular available babyface and female babyface and heel fight this week for a 2-week boost. That's okay. Yes, please. Yes, please. The Hell Spa. Okay, let's put this to where I normally sit it. Let's see if we can get there by booking. By the way, let's take a look at how many rivalries we have up and running in our world now. So with 2 weeks to go, with 2 weeks to go to the pay-per-view, here's what we're looking at. 1 second. Here's what we're looking at. We have a single feud that is ready. It is the tag team feud. It's unfortunately, like, leaving them off TV for a week is very detrimental to their popularity, but I'm also trying to, like, manage the stamina of all these athletes at the same time. So we have to take those lumps, and while it is a tag title feud, it probably won't be like, it'll peak at maybe a 4-star. I'm hoping for 4 throughout here on out. 4 and up for the pay-per-views. Anyway, we got a level 2 between Naomi and Raquel, so we got something cooking at week 38 with that tag match and the run-in to try to get that to a minimum of 3, which leaves us another week to get this to 4, and a week to get this to 4. We'll probably do that through a promo. Baszler, Xia Li, we can try to get to a 3, and then a couple of these we'll try to get there, and the other 2 we'll not worry about, type of thing. So we're taking a week off of this one, so this might have to wait until next pay-per-view, and then we'll try to get this to 2 again, and we'll try to see what we can do here. If Bayley cuts a counter promo on Flair and it works, fantastic. So that's pretty much it. Nothing too fancy. Just trying to get the feuds to at least level 3 as we go. Okay, let me get over to this. Get back to the proper View screen. There we go. Okay, so I have the mid card booked. We need a strong main. So I might go Shayna Baszler Xylee based on popularity here. Oops. Okay, let's put... Where's Shayna? Shayna and Xylee. Yeah, 81-74. Yeah, you guys can have a tables match. Main event. Trying to boost that to 3. Just having a match. Trying to boost that feud to 3. Just having a match because Tamina demanded literally anyone but Alexa Bliss next time. So she gets her tag team partner in the midst of their tag feud. And then we need a better match to open us up. So let's take a look at our feuds again. The only other one we have at a 2 is Naomi Raquel. We have something in place pushing that to a 3. Let's try we're taking a break on China Dakota this week. So the other 3 feuds that are in play that we can either put in promo or in the ring are Kaylee Ray Bianca, Becky Lynch Rhea, and Charlotte Flair Bayley. We've seen all 3 of those in ring within the last week. I'm going to do Kaylee Ray Bianca again in ring. Yeah, because their popularity is already in the 70s, which is great. We're going to do tables match. So tables match to try to get this to a 2. Match to try to satisfy Tamina. I'm not worrying about the Commissioner Gold this week. This was a requested Dakota Kai and Raquel teaming together thing. Naomi is running in Raquel because we're not teaming her with Raquel, or she's not teaming with China, who is Dakota's feud, because we need somebody else there instead. Which again is going to pop their feud hopefully to a 3. And this is the other level 2 going to a 3. Tables main event, 81-74 popularity. We'll see. There are more popular people in this match overall, but I think we're going to be okay. So that means we do a charity promo with Macho Man once again. And then here and here, we have 2 more feuds we can use call-out promos for. Like now that Charlotte called out Bayley, Bayley can call out Charlotte, for example. There we go. Trying to do something there. And then our other call-out promo can be... Who is it? It's not Xylee, is it? Xylee and Shayna Baszler? No, they're doing something, I think. Becky Rhea? Is it Becky Rhea? Yeah, it must be. Rhea Ripley. Talking about Becky Lynch, who is technically taking the week off. Power card, Hellspot 3. Stamina. Who's the lowest of the low? There. Becky's at a Hellspot 3, so she's ready for the pay-per-view. Okay, so fail the Commissioner Gold, does not matter. Trying to get this rivalry to 2 with its simple tables match. Check. Yep. A rivalry starting here. Mid-card match, just a normal match. Tamina Shotzi doesn't mean much. Charity match. Run in on this one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Because we did 2. Oh, sorry, this is normal. So again, we don't have to see it. So even though I booked 3 tables matches, it's just to get the boost for the gimmick and the least detrimental stamina cost. And then I'll give Raquel a week off. And then we get to the pay-per-view. Oh, I don't have this one yet. There we go. I had to back up on the commercial campaign. Maybe not overreaching. You know what I mean? Because I got these. I would rather this. Book 2 level 2 or higher rivalries. I would love to. We're trying to get them up there. Trying to get them up there. I mean, technically this involves a level 2 rivalry. Does that not count? Answer no. So this should be better than this, based on the fact that this is a gimmick match with a rivalry. The stylistic thing helps both of them. This should just be an okay match. Even though I should have Tamina run in. Or sorry, I should have Alexa run in. Okay, let's try that. Interference. Alexa runs in on Tamina to help out her partner. Okay, So run-ins in the mid-card, just to advance feuds, or in this case, just to allow me to do this for this week. So we lost one rung on the advertising campaign, but we did happen to get the McMahons for the week, so there we go. So we got tables, normal with the run-in, tables with the run-in, tables, because standard tables on the weekday. They're going to be sick of tables matches. The fans are going to be like, why so many tables matches? I'm tired of this. Right, let's change this. Oh, look, advantage you, advantage you. Okay, let's do that. It's going to be more stamina cost, but that's okay. They'll survive. I wish I could do, like, everyone gets a spa day, middle of the week. That gives you a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, if there's something like that in there, would be great. Okay, so trying to boost this rivalry. Since since them getting in ring finally didn't do it. Same here. I mean, we're just doing this through promos, basically. Okay. Trying to, get through there with the run-in. We're trying to boost that with the run-in. This is part of the tag feud, technically. But again, I'm just doing it for the extra bonus. And Shayna Xia Li, our level 2 rivalry, the biggest rivalry we have to share on camera at the moment. And away they go. And then again, got some call-out promos. So people can get some of their stamina back and so on. Still doing the big boy roster, big boy arena. Not gonna worry about the pre-match physio card. I got one. I just hope I never have to use it. Got a bunch of injury rehabs too, in case somebody actually does get injured. It's tough, man. It's tough to maintain fans and stuff. So, technically all booked, but I'm not gonna finalize anything. I'm just gonna take a second to write all this down. So we currently have 7 rivalries on the go that we are trying to spin up as many as possible. I would love for them to all be level 4. That's not realistic, I don't think, but I would love to get 5 level 4 rivalries by the time the pay-per-view hits. I don't think we're going to get there, but we're going to try our best to get some 3s. If I need at least 2 level 4 rivalries to get the pay-per-view bonus from the largest arena. That's what I'm after there. And I have one last chance to do it on week 39, if I'm honest, because we'll only have 2 level 3s. Well, might have 3 level 3s with Xia Li and Shayna. We'll see. We'll see where we sit at the end of week 38. That go-home show has got to be a doozy. So we got an Extreme Rules between Kaylee Ray and Bianca Belair. And we have a call-out promo. Rhea Ripley calling out Becky Lynch to try to further their feuds. Tamina versus Shotzi in a straight-up match. Oh, they run in Alexa on Tamina. Charity promo. Macho Man plus 5K. I'm just going to put that in there. So we have Chyna and Liv versus Raquel and Dakota, with a run-in Naomi on Raquel. So that is technically a week off of the Chyna-Dakota hostilities, but Dakota wanted to team with Raquel by week 38, so we're fulfilling that. And then we got another call-out promo. Bailey is call and responsing with Charlotte Flair until they get into the ring with each other again, because it didn't spark a feud last time, but them talking about matches they could potentially have certainly did. And then our main event, a tables match between Shayna Baszler and Xia Li. This is our hottest feud at the moment. We're just trying to get it up to a 3. I mean, not just trying to, like, we're trying to get it up to a 3. They have the styles going for them. They have the fact that it's a level 2 already going for them. The match prior to them, technically the match itself doesn't have a feud, but it involves a feud with a run-in, so that'll hopefully get that to 3 without too much hassle. Here we have an Extreme Rules to try to get that to a 2. Again, we can maybe try a promo next time. Try to cycle them in and out of the ring as we try to get the the feuds up, right? Because we have to be, again, very wary of the stamina. And unfortunately, it's very taxing to do all this stuff. Like, look at that. That's Raquel down at a 51, I think. No, that's Dakota down at a 51? Dakota in China? Either way. It hoits. It hoits so good. Okay, back out of this. Back out of this. Okay, now that we've run our 2 weeks and we've booked our third, let me get myself front and center on camera once again to thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody out there chill vibes and clear skies. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. Special shout out to Zach, Uwu, and Rasco for contributing to chat today. Nice to see y'all. We are going to be back on the air Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm trying to remember in my head what day of the week it is. To find our way under the city in Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I did promise I would do a little research on how to do that quest. I at least know the general vicinity of where to look for the entrance to some sort of undercity abyss that is in fact a main quest line we need to do. So that's what we're going to get started with on Dragon's Dogma and see how well we can bash our heads against that quest line. All right, let's find someone to spread a little love to on our way out of here. We have our answer. Ta-ta, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully I see you tomorrow afternoon. Bye-bye.